New Zealand beats coronavirus for the second time with no active community cases as of today. NZ COVID speedrun any percent attempt number 2. LOL, these MF just taking a victory lap at this point. Vietnam is at its 35th day of no active community case after the second wave. Internet high five, Kiwi brothers and sisters. It was best out of 3, so COVID doesn't actually need to come back for a third. New Zealand, it's over for New Zealand, everything's gone, it's all over, they're beautiful. Individual with COVID-19. Meanwhile here in New Zealand. Crab. Just in time for summer. Thank God, would have been harder to control movement during the Christmas period. It's almost as if following public health advice is a good approach to take. Thanks for all your hard work, Keza. As Ben Shapiro once said, the places that have acted quickly and locked down early tend to have the largest spikes in case numbers. It's just what the data shows. Look at New Zealand, they're having another spike after beating the virus. Fuck you, Ben. Bring on summer. Thanks everyone, and please keep using the COVID Tracer app. New Zealand, it's over for New Zealand, everything's gone, they're beautiful. My favorite New Zealand band is in the middle of a small tour of the country, and I'm so fucking jealous that people there can safely attend gigs. Only took us 64 days to beat it this time. Fingers crossed we beat our previous record of 102 days with no community transmission. Love to hear it. My fiancé is from NZ and currently stuck in NZ. Good news is that it's nearly the safest place on Earth, excluding earthquakes, so that makes it more bearable for us to be separated. I'm unsure what good game is in TE Rio, but thanks everyone for keeping each other safe. Where I'm at, you'd basically need a gas mask, but over there my nephews can go to school and my grandma-in-law can do her line dancing. It's wonderful. I guess the maps without New Zealand have become COVID maps now. NZ, how many times we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Good job, New Zealand. We had an outbreak, we locked down quickly, we stayed in lockdown until it was proven to be safe, and now we get to party. And we did it twice. It really is as easy as following the script. New Zealand is an island nation with less than 5 million people. Meanwhile, Hawaii is an island, with 1.3 million people and over 11,000 cases. NZ is doing it right by any measure. Coronavirus destroyed with facts and logic. Can't wait for the inevitable small island nation comments. All thanks to a fast-acting government who communicates well, makes evidence-based decisions, and a population that listens. God, I hope we have a bit of a break before season 3 starts. I was jealous the first time, and I'm jealous the second time. Woohoo! But please keep using the Tracer app, brothers, we can't get complacent. Meanwhile, Western Australia hasn't had local spread in over 150 days and they're still not opening to SA or the NT. I wonder if NZ will go ahead with the trans bubble with safe Australian states. Hope they won't rush into it. Wait a second, I thought NZ was a COVID hellhole. All I see are excuses everywhere. NZ did it, Australia is doing it, several Asian countries as well. Not just New Zealand. Here in Thailand there's been no community cases for 4 or 5 months now, with the exception of a couple sole outlier diagnoses a month ago which they were unable to trace. Only 59 people have died, total, from COVID in Thailand. In fact, the vast majority of infections in Thailand are from returning Thai citizens or foreigners who were diagnosed and quarantined immediately upon arrival. There is no overwhelming national strategy, people walk around without masks everywhere, even gyms, bars and restaurants. Only exception is inside shopping malls and grocery stores, masks must be worn. Pretty simple policy, but effective. NZ2, USA 0. Someone has to tell New Zealand it can't be done, they're making America look bad. For clarification, for most of us, nothing had really changed aside from having precautions in place, only Auckland went into lockdown. Man, people over there must care about one another or something. What's that like? NZ leadership must be pretty good. I'm just here to enjoy Reddit sliding its collective anus down our shaft, one of the great pleasures of being a Kiwi. And here Ford doesn't want to shut down indoor restaurants without hard proof as our numbers are as high as the first wave. What a joke. Good job New Zealand. Fuck yeah we did smiling face with sunglasses. Today on New Zealand Today, Guy Williams investigates where did all the COVID go? Edit, cowards. New Zealand, what a beautiful country. I am a seaman and been there beginning of September. First time I hear from people after talking to locals that they are satisfied with their government. Good job New Zealand. We Americans are more preoccupied plotting our next civil war. We managed the same in our very densely populated island of Guernsey. We're back to having music festivals, going to the pub, having parties, enjoying the beaches. We hosted the first government-approved mask-free BLM protest that directly brought forward and implemented some overdue anti-discrimination laws. It absolutely boggles my mind to see how other places are dealing with this virus and how insanely selfish people are being, which is ultimately leading to hundreds of thousands of deaths and even more freedoms being taken away from them for longer. If you want to end this pandemic, it's incredibly simple, but the only way to do so is 1. Stay home, unless you are an essential worker. 2. Wash your hands regularly. 3. Wear a mask when you absolutely have to leave the house for emergencies. 4. Stay 2 meters apart from people at all times. That is it. That is literally all you need to do. It's not impossible. Yes, I know governments need to step in and help ensure people are able to do so without starving. But it's down to everyone working together to fix the problem. This virus doesn't have a political agenda, or does it care about yours? It doesn't care about wealth, age, ethnicity, gender. The only way for people to defeat it is to ignore those things too and work together following those 4 incredibly simple rules. If we can't even do that, how on earth are we going to even begin to work together to tackle this climate crisis? Band meeting. Damn, America could start up a new major export with all the salt mined from these comments. We decided to do it a second time just to prove something to Donald Trump. As a case study, we're going to do the exact opposite here in America. Seems like it's pretty easy to beat it when you're actually trying to, instead of deliberately undermining your brain-dead population. It's almost like they have a responsible government that cares. Asterisk low population. Asterisk small island nation. Asterisk low population density. Now we've got that out of the way, y'all don't need to say it. Amazing what you can do when you listen to doctors and science. Must be nice. Good job guys. Meanwhile in Dumfuckinston, half the White House is infected with COVID. I wish my country had Jacinda Ardern as the leader. We would all be better off. She rules. New Zealand rules. As an American I'm super jelly. Wish more people would take this virus seriously. Good job NZ. Good job New Zealand. If they want to stay COVID-free, they are gonna have to just continue to prevent people from visiting for a while. Trump will tell you with a straight face that USA has done a better job than New Zealand. Wanna see me beat coronavirus? Wanna see me do it again? The White House has more active cases than an entire county. Face with tears of joy. Face with tears of joy. Anyone that takes Ben Shapiro seriously is an idiot. Comparing active community cases. Asterisk US presidents, 1 out of 1, 100%. Asterisk NZ residents, 0 out of 5 million, 0%. I should note that there are 37 active cases in NZ, including 1 in hospital, who were detected during their 2-week managed isolation after entering the country. Hello everyone, who is in favor of turning California into an island? That's nice, my president has COVID-19. Hey/u/KezaNZ. This is now the top post on Reddit. It will be recorded at /r/top of Reddit with all the other top posts.